Hello everyone, welcome back to the Instacart Sim Series for the 8th race of the season, and we are racing here today at Martinsville Speedway. So here in the Sim Series, we're at Martinsville, and let's see what goes down. But first we'll talk about practice, which happened earlier in the day. So the practice session, it had Todd Gilliland leading the charge, followed by Bubba Wallace, Logano, Bubba Wallace, Michael McDowell, Austin Hill, Martin Truex Jr., Chase Elliott, Chris Buescher, Daniel Hemrick, Kyle Busch, which was the top 10. And that was practice. It was pretty uneventful except for one wreck. But the points right now, let's look at them. And also make sure to like and subscribe to the channel and join the Discord. It's very fun in there. So we'll be going through the top 16. AJ Allmendinger, Chase Elliott, Hamlin 3rd, Hemrick 4th, Blaney 5th, McDowell 6th, Bell 7th, Cody Ware 8th, Harrison Burton 9th, Chase Briscoe 10th, Larson 11th, Gibbs 12th, Keselowski 13th, SVG 14th, 15th Chastain, 16th Justin Haley. So the four winners are outside the cut line: Riley Herbst, Bubba Wallace, Sheldon Creed, Alex Bowman from top to bottom. So that will put them, Haley, Chastain, Shane Van Gisbergen, and Brad Keselowski are all out, putting those four in, and Gibbs will be the last car in on points. And then Larson, Briscoe, Harrison Burton, Cody Ware, Christopher Bell, Michael McDowell, Ryan Blaney, Daniel Hemrick, and Chase Elliott in second are all the drivers who are currently in on points. But all the winners, AJ Allmendinger, Denny Hamlin, Alex Bowman, Sheldon Creed, Bubba Wallace, Riley Herbst, are all in the playoffs at the moment. And Denny Hamlin, your winner at Phoenix, and then last race at Richmond. Can he go back to back and win his third short track race of the season? We'll find out here today. So, guys, make sure to join the Discord. It's gonna be a fun time in there, and maybe sign up for your favorite driver. About half the roster is filled, so you better get over there real quick before it gets filled up, as we have been growing pretty quickly. And I thank you for all the support on the channel, and then we will and hope you enjoy this race, and I hope you stick around for the rest of them, and maybe join the Discord, and we may have a commentator or another guest into the booth later on. Not sure right now, but we could. So let's see what's going to go down here at Martinsville. So
drivers, to your cars.
My pick for this poll will be the 23 of Bubba Wallace. He's been really quick as of late, turning it up, winning at Bristol. So let's see what he can get done here. But we will not be seeing who the pole sitter is from over here. We'll probably see who's in last. So, we can't tell yet. Ryan Blaney, Ross Chastain, AJ Allmendinger, and then Bubba
Drivers,
Wallace.
to your
That
cars.
is pretty much kind of what I expected. As you see some of these guys not doing so good, as Austin Dillon, Barry, Herbst, Hemrick, Alvin Stenhouse. Some of these guys need a good run, but Elliott, he needs just to move up through this field. But someone I really want to watch out is some of these guys right here, and we'll be seeing what they could do, and we'll be looking on from Bubba Wallace, and this will be a fun one for sure. Leave your predictions down in the live chat below, and hope you enjoy this one. It's going to be a fun one. So we're going to simulate until this one starts. For the first time we will be racing at Martinsville, and the green flag's out. Ryan Blaney with the early lead. Blaney and Allmendinger leading the field. Allmendinger on the inside. He's had an amazing year. Can he get his first ever second win of the year, which would be big for him? But Ryan Blaney, I really hope he can pull it off as my driver Chastain. That's who I hope can pull it off. But let's see what does happen. We're watching through the cameras. Oh, Allmendinger and Blaney taking the battle, trying to battle it out. But let's see if the pass can be made. We'll be keeping an eye on this, and right after, if he could get clear, or we will be looking through the field as we have completed a few laps already, as we are on to lap 4 of 125. So let's go through this field early on and see any surprising names. So these are the guys starting all the way out back. Let's see if they can make something happen back here. So here comes the 38 with his brand new scheme. On the inside with the 20 of Christopher Bell with the Taco Bell car. But I mean Spotify. Here he comes. He's having a nice little run early on. Let's see what he can make out of that one. But great Martinsville action early on. We're seeing battles, and here we're seeing a pass around the 11th position. So can the 71 get into 11th, or will the 22 keep the spot? Let's see right here who will be keeping the spot. And the 71 into 11th, right outside the top 10. Oh, but big run on the outside for the 22. He may be able to get Denny Hamlin. Oh, man, that was a huge run. But he's kind of falling back. Let's go a little bit further up. And this is going to be something to keep an eye out on. The 1 and the 23. The 23 of Bubba Wallace, he could go for his second win of the season. And if Toyota wins this one, it's going to be Toyota's season at the road. '16 of Allmendinger. Out front, Harrison Burton. What a year! But it's Martinsville, and it's short track racing, so we will be seeing these guys out back. They could be caught pretty shortly. Oh, Ryan Blaney, your leader. We did not see what went on there. But let's find out why he hit the pit lane. So we'll be looking from right here, and if something goes wrong, which I do not see went wrong, nothing going wrong right now. He just takes a dive into the pit lane. We kind of did not really notice this. But like your pole sitter issues early on. Can he drive through the field and hopefully salvage something? But he's a lap down and currently where the last place runner of Austin Dillon is. So let's see if they can make some hay, but it's not looking good for the 12. The 12 of Ryan Blaney. Issues early on from the lead, and that's very heartbreaking if that cost Blaney another win in the series that he could have had. He is like Chase Elliott this year. He cannot get a catch or break of this series. We'll be looking around. Moving through the field. But Ryan Blaney, can he make his way through the field after early issues? He is a lap down from the pole, and now he is in the back. Let's see what he can do. Trying to pass the 4 of Josh Berry and that Harrison's machine. $20 laps through this one. But we'll continue to move through this field. Can Ryan Blaney make something happen? If he gets up into this points, that will be absolutely huge. As from the pole after an issue on about lap 10 and falling back all the way to a lap down right behind the guys running in last, that will be an absolute miracle. So Allmendinger, your points leader, is leading right now. So this might put him at 1,000 points with the win. That's how crazy his year has been, as he's averaging over 100 points per race. And after race 6, I believe it was 133. So he's trying to add to that total. But some battles around the 30th position. 34th, 35th. Some of these guys not having great days. See the 9 and 17, they were right up there for that win last weekend. William Byron making some moves. He is moving steadily through this pack. But we all know that it's Martinsville. We may be seeing lap cars come into play towards the lap 40 to lap 50 mark. Since it is Martinsville, the lap times, we can see them right now. Fastest lap 21.5 by Ryan Preece. So we do not know what is going to go down. If that could cost that 16 car if he does not make it through cleanly. You see Kyle Larson here running in 27th. He's falling back, but this 38 on top and pole in practice he is going to try and drive up through this field. We know this car, it has a lot of speed. You can see it on the time charts in practice, but he was the best all practice long, so things are high in 25th. From a deep mid-30 start, can he make something happen? Moving up through this field, we see the 6 of Brad Kozlowski and the 71. They're battling right outside the top 10, but all these points right here are up for grabs. We know it's only lap 30, but like track position in these races are always key, as that will be helping you later on in this one. As it's always a good thing to be in front, as you don't have to deal with the uphill climb and having to pass cars. Being on the defensive side is sometimes a little bit more easy. Hamlin, he has been really fast today, but that does not look like he is on the speed charts. He's been showing up on these short tracks. He really could win this one. But Ryan Preece is absolutely flying right now. So SHR may have gotten something here, but this 16, well, he's actually insane right now. What a year with this 3 car. He could be lapped. See the Allmendinger right there? We could be seeing these guys get caught real quick, so they're going to be scrambling for positions, but he's running 20, but the lap times have kind of leveled off from Allmendinger. Not as bad right now. You see Allmendinger right over there as these guys at the end of the lead lap, so let's see what they could do. If you're just joining us now and you have not already, make sure to join the Discord in the description below. It's going to be a fun time. And if you have not already, and if you do so, you may be able to sign up for your favorite driver if they're not taken already, as 20 spots have been already filled, so make sure to join if you would like to sign up for a driver, as drivers are becoming to be less and less available, as they may be too late before you can get your favorite driver. So I recommend to join in. So just look in the description down below. I'll also make sure to like, subscribe, and if you have not, and if you want to see more of the Instacart Sim series, the last 7 races are posted on the channel, and you can go find them all in a playlist, which I believe it's the same one for this video. So go look in the playlist tabs on the channel and you'll be able to find everything you need. Hamlin still right here. SUG Hamlin making some. They've been right around each other all day, but this 13, he is trying to make some noise. Colleague always really good this season. This 14 car, he really needs a bounce back. I know he did pretty well last weekend, but he really needs something special if he wants to get into this points battle. But Chastain, he looked like the favorite last weekend. Him and Hamlin absolutely dominated that thing. But late issues from them. Same with Bubba Wallace, but Bubba Wallace in the pit lane. Let's see what that's about. So Bubba in the pits, could he have issues like the 12 of Ryan Blaney did, or will he be the first one on the pit lane? As you've seen a lot this season, he's been the first one to take a dive into the pits this season. So could that be happening again? We'll be waiting to find out once we hear from him, but he's already beginning to fall one lap down. So he exits the pit lane and he's way ahead of that 12 Ryan Blaney, which we can't even see right now. But that worked out pretty well for Bubba Wallace. So let's see if this helps him later on, as the pit cycle will be coming through pretty shortly. But who will be the first one to pit afterwards? "45 laps complete." You see Ryan Blaney over there and Bubba Wallace over here. I know they pitted a big chunk of time different from each other, but Bubba Wallace, he must be feeling good as the guy who started on pole and had those issues way behind him. But maybe he gained all that time from the clean track he had. But maybe this might not be the greatest of ideas, since this 23 car is stuck in a ton of traffic. So we'll figure it out, but he could have had an issue as we are not seeing many pitters. But Harrison Burton, what a season so far. He's been insane this season. But hopefully he gets the points he deserves this week. Don't ask about the right side of that 41. But Priest got new sponsors. New sponsors are on the way throughout the series. But Allmendinger, can anyone keep up with that number 16? As the 16 has been the fastest car pretty much all race long. Once the 12 pitted, he has been on rails. So shots being thrown from Allmendinger, 50 laps about to be complete. So things are looking good for AJ Allmendinger right now. The gap increasing each and every lap. Let's see when these guys will pit. If I'm Allmendinger, I'm content with what's going on right now. I do not need a pit right now, and I'll just wait for them to pit early on, as if they'll be caught in traffic, as they'll end up somewhere around Bubba Wallace. But we saw some guys head into the pit lane, I believe. I'm not sure, but I thought I saw a few people exiting the pits. But Allmendinger catching lap traffic, so once he catches them, that is when I will pit there. Allmendinger has been insane, but let's see some other guys. These guys, they really need something to go their way, but we'll be seeing some of these guys further back, as Elliott's not having a good day. 54, the 20, the 5, the 2 who finished second last week off the pace, the 8, he really needs to get some points this weekend. But let's see, Ryan Priest finally earned points, but now he's trying to get into a points race, and the goal is to make the playoffs for that team. So let's see any surprises we see of drivers who are up through the field, and we'll be taking some stories. So this 38, he won. Well, he was top of the board in practice. Let's see what he can do. But Christopher Bell, he's been on a real struggle the last few weeks. Issues, I believe last weekend where he blew a motor. I believe it was don't really know what the issue was on the motor, but things looking to be better for that team. LaJoy has been solid all season long, right around the mid-teens. Still trying to continue to move up, but McDowell, he's also had some hard, tough issues the last 2 weeks, which is making him fall behind in the battle with Allmendinger for the points lead. But you see this Bubba Wallace machine, who's 1 lap down after pitting. He's trying to make a big move up through this field, but I'm not sure when these guys are pitting because I might have accidentally not given them like 3 times or 4 times wear here, which I should have had. I think it may be on 1 times wear, so like, uh-oh. Priest and this 21 still battling, but oh man, these guys have flown away. They are right out over here. But no one is gonna catch Allmendinger unless something goes wrong or he gets held up over here as he is catching a lot of traffic. You can see through and on the screen as they exit the corner that Allmendinger is closing. He has been gaining a ton. 20 seconds now is the gap, but they are running about a second over a second off the pace now. But the 10th place, I feel like all these guys, if it's on 1 times wear, they are all out if there's no caution, as we've seen issues during practice, quite a few. But let's see if we did not see it translate over to the race so far. This 77 of Kosovar has also been pretty quiet this season. He is currently the last car in the playoffs right now. He is trying to make something happen. Creed, your Atlanta winner, he has absolutely been trashed, all except that 1 race. So Creed, he's in 14th, so that's a step in the right direction after a lot of tough luck. We still see Bubba Wallace moving up through this field, but we're saying he's a lap down, so we're not really keeping much of an eye out for him, but like, we're still waiting for these pit stops, and we are for sure going to be thinking that the 23 will come out as a leader. But we're seeing some battling as the 11 and the 22, and oh, it's a mess back here from about, let's say, the 41, you can see right there, the 48, to about, let's say, right in front of the 99. So it's a bit of a mess, about 7 cars right here in the middle. But we'll be watching this battle. But we need this 11. We need to see. This is a big race for this 11 car. Trying to assert his dominance, but this 48 of Alex Bowman and the 97 all into the pit lane. So they're pitting earlier than most of these guys. So that might be a good idea. But let's see what goes down. $70 laps through this one. I believe we're over halfway. But let's see if he can make it out of this pit lane before Alex Bowman does. And it looks like they'll come out side by side as they did. So they did really well in the pit lane. But they are also behind Blaney and other cars in the pit lane. Many cars are going in right now. So we'll be watching. Where is Allmendinger? He is still out on track. Or I think he might have pitted already. So the 16, the 23, and the 1. And it's the... Oh man, that Bubba Wallace, he did not have a scheduled good pit stop. But hopefully this helps him out. A lot of these guys, let's see if anyone can leapfrog the 16. You see the 14 back there, and the 1 car who pitted with him, and only Bubba Wallace is in between him and the 1. So the 1 car, he is the only guy, as well as the 14, who I see could beat this guy. But a lot of cars coming out of pit lane. Many cars are ending up a lap down right now. So it is a mess back here. But let's see how this plays out. But it's going to be even more tough for the 1 of Ross Chastain, as he has to put up with this. Oh, as Blaney pitting right now, as he pitted on lap 9. So Blaney, after starting on pole, he has now way back. Chastain must be furious, as 3, 4, 5 lap cars right in front of him is Allmendinger is now going to be to gain and pull away, as Allmendinger is the leader in the head of Bubba Wallace. And how many cars are lapped down? So it's 35th through 40 seconds, and it's gonna be even more as this race comes to an end.
Why is that voice so fucking sweet?
Larson and Byron right here in the middle of this pack. 71, see right there. But let's see what goes down coming to the end of this one. Is going to be a fun one. Here is the battle for the lead. It's a 1.7 second gap between the 16 and Bubba Wallace. The 16, all these guys behind the 14, they are all. So Ryan Preece, he is having fun, gaining time after time, lap after lap. But, oh man. Hamlin, does he look like he is the favorite anymore? He is falling back quite a bit. Here's Ryan Preece. race is gaining a ton. Let's see if he can make something happen later on. 14-1, trying to battle it out right here rounds. The second and third position is they are trying to, if they can get around some of these guys, which they hope they can, but like Bubba Wallace falling back, he is basically, we could say, a lap car with the speed he has after pitting 40 laps ago. Let's see what they can do. Moving up through, we see the 38, the 31, the 12, who is multiple laps down. No way he's salvaging anything good after this one. As, yeah, he is 1 lap down right now. He's about to be 2, so 99 good runs. But the 20 back up into the points. 14th, 13th, 12th, 11th for Hamlin. Now here comes the 13th. It's been pretty calm racing, pretty recently. We have not been seeing much right as of late. The 97 and 41 battling it out for the 4th and 5th and 6th position. They were some of this 48 and 97 were some of the first pitters of this pit cycle, so Ross, here he comes. These guys are falling to this 41. He's gonna have a great run. He is my pick. If there's someone that we could see win this one. I know it's been a long green flag one at Martinsville, but like, he could win. Bubba Wallace has been almost 4 seconds behind Allmendinger, as Allmendinger, who is your favorite to win this season. He is the championship favorite right now. Allmendinger, he's been unstoppable at moments this season. Here is the 20th place battle. So all these guys are chasing Eric Jones. So let's see what they can do. Hamlin in 11 still. Creed, he is trying to make something happen, as he's been awful since at Atlanta. So, as we near lap 100, we will be heading to a break, which will be our final one. As if you're just joining us right now, and we'd like to be talking to you about the Discord. So, for all of you that have enjoyed the NASCAR Instacart Cup Series and would like to join and you want to know how, make sure to join the Discord in the description down below. And after you do that, pick. You could sign up for your favorite driver, as 20 have been taken, and once it's all full up, we will be starting a D2, which with the Xfinity cars. So if you make sure to join up before it's too late, and the Cup Series is all filled, as half the field has been already taken. So hope you guys like that. The Discord's always fun, so hope you enjoy that, guys. But this Ryan Priest guy, he needs to catch Allmendinger right here. He is the only hope for these fans in the stands. They cannot put up. It's a ton of pain to think about. The 1 and the 23 have finally been taken from their throne, and they have given it to the 41. And can he hang on and win this thing? Only hope, but he has lost quite a bit of time to the leader. But what can he do in 25 laps? As how many cars are in between him and Allmendinger? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is your leader over here, AJ Allmendinger. He's gonna have to pass quite a few of them, but let's see how, and if he can do that. But this is all the chaos going on. Everyone, the whole field is right here, but all these points are up for grabs. If things fall their way, you can see this 20 into this top 5. That's what we could be seeing at the end of this. But Ryan Priest, he's trying to move through. He got through all of this mess, as some of these guys are as well. Cindric is a lap down. What can Ryan Priest do? It's a 6 plus second gap. And how is Allmendinger gaining time, being behind all this lap traffic? It is beyond me, knowing that this race car is like illegal. But Ryan Priest will no longer be at the bottom of the point standings, and we will not be talking about those first 6 races of the season on how god-awful that team has been. And now that it's been that way, maybe that's the changing of the tide. Can the 41 see victory lane by the end of this season? tough day for Ryan Blaney. Had to overcome a ton. That is how it's going to end for him. Winning a pole and chaos. This race is all but over. It is basically a wrap. So Allmendinger absolutely dominated all around domination. Full out dominated. There's no other way I can say the domination than how he ran today. But the tires have been falling off a ton. Bubba has had the fastest lap. But I believe Bubba may even have to pit by the end of this thing. As he pitted around lap 40, the longest we've seen them go is about 70 laps, which takes them took them around from the start of this thing to around lap 70. And this is going to have to take Bubba Wallace from around lap 40 to all the way to around lap 125. 85 laps for this 23 machine. But will the tires be able to last that long? It's already been quite a long few run on them. But Bubba and these guys have fallen a ton back, and they have kind of ruined their own races. These strategies cost them a ton of time, and all these guys getting around them. Chastain falling off as well. But great bounce back week for Creed. 21 still moving up a ton. But the 14. But the 14 actually moved up through this field. No one's gonna catch the 16. The 16 absolutely dominating again. He is the championship favorite. He's won on an intermediate, but can he win on a short track? This is a short track, which is out like it in Phoenix. He did good there as well. This also is a journey for the 16. Colleague Racing, they had the decision. They could keep him in the car, but let's see if he will stay in the car next season. I would imagine that they would love to keep him, but let's see if sponsorship would cost any of this stuff to go wrong. Man, Bubba Wallace outside the top 10 already. Well, that strategy did not work out how he probably intended it to, but these guys moving up is always good for them. SVG 12 seconds back. Look, damn, they are way back. If these guys couldn't navigate traffic, I felt like that car, VJ Allmendinger that he had, that car was good enough to drive and lap the whole top 20. He hasn't been able to do anything once he's caught the lap cars, and he's gained and barely lost time to the 41 Ryan Preece. So kudos to those guys, as they've been really good. Ryan Preece and his teammate in the 41, is this bringing the momentum back to Stuart Haas Racing? We always got a bunch of storylines, but we do not know what's going to go down by the end of this season. Oh, and the 10 has blown up, and well, 41 wishes that was right around that leader of the 16, but the race has concluded as AJ Allmendinger has just won here at AJ Allmendinger just hits the line and wins. And what a day for Allmendinger. He is your winner. Congratulations to him. It was a dominant performance. So Allmendinger gotta be happy with that. He is the winner at Martinsville. But we need to go back to the finish because we kind of missed it because we're being dumb. Just a few laps remaining for AJ Allmendinger. It's been an absolute dominating performance coming to the end. It's about to Allmendinger trying to make there's been a ton of doubters as he's hit the white flag. He won at Las Vegas, leading every single lap, but many of the people in the industry are not sold. But maybe you are right after this one. Allmendinger, another impressive performance, and he is gonna reach over 1,000 points. Allmendinger wins at Martinsville. What a day. Cautionless race at Martinsville. Like, can you believe it? That was crazy. But now, time to post the results, and then burnouts are gonna go down, and it's party time for Allmendinger and his team. So now we'll be going to head to everyone's favorite part of this one. We will be burning it down at Martinsville. So here's your top 10. And tough break for Ryan Blaney. Allmendinger's second win of the year. And the feeling can't go and the feeling can't go in. But we will be hearing music for this one. Now, music about to be playing, and then the burnout's gonna take place. Now it's time to burn it down. We gotta repeat it. Oh, we gotta get Almadiga's car. So it's a party for Almadiga Nation. He is your winner. Nope, not Lee Petty. Last two winners are getting their first and second win of the second win of the season. So season's shaping up. All right. There's the burn out there. We'll be watching this one back as Almadinger burns this one down. Your winner, AJ Almadinger. Wow. That was quite a burnout. Incredible performance. So Allmendinger's snack has won again. Wow. Allmendinger won right before Hamlin did, and Hamlin won right before Allmendinger did. So does that mean anything? But let's check out that burnout, and then we'll be doing the points. So thank you all for tuning in. So here comes Allmendinger. He is gonna burn this thing to the ground. What a day. He is gonna have a blast after this one. Will Pollock keep him in the ride for season 2? It is a very likely thing that will happen, since Allmendinger has had an incredible start out the gate. We're only a quarter of the way through the season already, and he's the only driver with over 1,000 points, I believe he will have after this one. Absolutely blows that one up. So Allmendinger wins. What a day. So hope you all enjoyed that one. It was a fun race, and we'll be coming back for another one in the next race. So we'll be doing the points. We'll be doing the points in a bit. The results. We'll be doing points real quick. Allmendinger, he puts himself at 1,030. Then Ryan Priest all the way back here with 0 points, 190. Briscoe, 180. So, wow, he's been having a good year. And then 170 for Harrison Burton. $700. Right now, he would be second in points. That's what I was thinking about. Sheldon Creed, will also receive points. For 5th place, that is 160. That would put him at 430, 530 points. Ross Chastain, he's about right here. 650 points for him. Hamlin with 140. 720, 820 for Hamlin. So it's over a 200-point gap. SVG, he will get 130. This is great for his points battle. So that puts him at 540. One 20 for Chandler Smith. 400.
Y'all ready for this?
110 for Joey Logano. That doubles his points total. And then Eric Jones receives 100. Puts him at 360. He's had a good solid last couple weeks. Brad Keselowski with 90. He's fallen off a little bit recently, but he's still in the hunt. So that puts him to 500. After that, it will be Christopher Bell with 80. That will put Bell at 620. Then Bubba Wallace, he is the Bristol winner with 70. That will put him at 360. Next up, John Hunter Nemechek. That puts him at 406, 450. 460, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Yeah, 450 for him. And then 40 for Alex Bowman. That puts himself at 430. Then William Byron receives with 30 points for Byron. No, 40. No, 440. And then Byron gets 40 points. $220. Then Zane Smith receives 30, so 200 for him. That's pretty big for him. Then Michael McDowell, who's been having a rough go. And that puts him at 620. And then the final points receiver It's Austin Hill over Kyle Busch, so RCR still being very rough. 300 for him. The best points for any RCR driver, I believe. Austin Hill, and then Kyle Busch. Oh man, he's the last influence of anyone. So hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Also, join the Discord.